Are you an underdog? Meaning, you've been told your whole life you're either not good enough, not strong enough, not fast enough, not smart enough, not big enough, or you might as well just give up and quit. But yet you keep fighting along, you keep putting forth your best, you keep trying, you keep battling, you keep scrapping and clawing and fighting. You just can't seem to get anywhere. Seems like the whole world's against you. Is that you? Man, everything I just said, all the thoughts I've had countless times in my own head. But I'm going to give you the secret recipe to overcome those thoughts, to defeat that bully in your mind, to put those thoughts to bed, to let that underdog come out, let that underdog eat, to unleash your inner warrior, to be who you were born to be. And it's really as simple as A, B, C. Yeah, the A, attitude of excellence. Now, how do we get an attitude of excellence? Well, we got to make sure and be aware of what goes into our mental garden. Just like whatever we plant in a real garden, that's what's going to grow. We plant onion seeds, we're getting onions, man. We want those luscious strawberries, we got to plant those strawberry seeds. Well, the same thing. We want an attitude of excellence. We got to make sure that we're planting positive mental attitude. We got to plant positive in our mind. We can't plant all the negativity, all the self-doubt, all the fears, all the what could go wrong. Oh, maybe those people were right years ago. Get that garbage out of there. It's like a weed. How do you get a weed out of the garden? You got to dig it up. How you get a weed out of this garden? You dig it up. And how you dig it up is you write it down. Whatever somebody said negative about you, write it on a piece of paper, look at it, cross it off, that weed's gone. But then you gotta make sure that we're planting the right seeds. And the secondary part is the B. And the B is best effort. At whatever you do, put forth your best effort, and before you know it, you're gonna start believing in yourself. Why? A magical thing happens when you put forth not a good effort, not an okay effort, but your absolute very, very best effort. You start gaining self-respect. Your self-esteem goes up. Your self-worth goes up. Yeah. And then, of course, you start believing in yourself. And the more you believe in yourself, the more you're committed to put forth your best effort. And the more you put forth your best effort, the better you get, the more you grow, the more you stand out from the crowd, the more you get recognized. Yeah, think about that for a minute. But it starts off, once again, with that attitude of excellence. That attitude is excellence. I am committed to having the right attitude. I am committed to putting forth my best effort. I am committed to being my absolute very best because this is what I want. I want to stand out from the crowd. I want to prove all the haters and the naysayers wrong. I want to show them, hey, you're putting me down, you knocked me down, well, buckle up, baby, because I'm coming back. Yeah, we all get knocked down in life. We do. That's all part of life. We all go through our struggles. We all feel like the world's against us at times. And sometimes, it really is. But that's when we got to scrap, claw, fight even harder to get back up. But it starts with that A. We got to have that attitude of excellence, and we got to put forth our very, very best effort in order to believe in ourselves. And what's the C? The C is consistency. We've got to be consistent day in and day out. Now, that doesn't mean we can't take a day off and refresh and recharge and, maybe sleep a few more hours. But we get in a habit of allowing that bully within to tell us all the things we can't do. We get in a depressed state. We start drifting further and further off the path. And then we start, the more negative thoughts that come in, we start thinking, oh, it's right. And before you know it, we've drifted. We're consistent in our best effort, consistent in our attitude of excellence, consistent in doing what we know we need to do, especially on the days we don't want to do it. Now, here's a wham, right hook of reality for you. The majority of the time, you're not going to want to do it. That's it. More times than not, you're not going to feel like it. Do it anyway. Because if we only do it when we feel like it, that's probably only 10, maybe 15% of the time. But when you do it, especially on the days you don't feel like it, not only are you staying consistent, not only are you doing your best, not only are you establishing that attitude of excellence, but now you've proven to yourself and proven that bully in your mind that I can't be beat. You can't keep me down. You can't keep this underdog down forever because this underdog came here to fight. And remember an old saying, which by the way was a video I did not too long ago, it's not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's about the size of the fight in the dog. And I know that dog, you are ready to fight. That dog, that underdog is ready to unleash that inner warrior and show the world who I am and what I was made to be. And what were you created to be? What were you made to be? A champion. A champion that stands out from the crowd, doesn't blend in with the crowd. Are you a champion? You doggone right you are. Put that in the comments below. I am a champion. I am an underdog. I have overcome. I have battled through. That's a lot to put in the comments. Put one of those. Put them all. I don't care. But it's something to help motivate you to get up. Not if, but when life, bam, drops you to the deck. Because it's going to. And I'm telling you, if you're consistent, that C, boy, oh boy, you're charging that energy. You're giving you that passion, that desire, that grit, that determination, that perseverance. So when the next challenge comes along, you're like, I beat that challenge. I can beat this one too. So A, B, C. the attitude, best effort, and consistency, baby. And I promise you'll stand out from the crowd and be who you were born to be. Make sure you like, subscribe, ring that bell, drop your comments, and I can't wait to chat with you again real soon. God bless everybody. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye.